Well, hello. How are ya? I'm excited to be able to bring you the Switch version of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Thanks again to Resley so much. I won a Nintendo Switch and like $300 in Nintendo money. So I was able to get this game and the DLC. And I've been waiting all year to play Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, I have played a little bit ahead because I wanted to know what I needed to do in the game, basically, and how the game is. And it turns out, like, this game is so much more open world than I expected, and the map is massive. So, I do know what to do up to a specific point. But I'm addicted to this game. I've been playing it every day since I got it. And, you know, I'm going to be playing a lot of this. So other episodes will also be happening. Batman, the Arkham Knight. Love that game, so I actually plan on doing a session of that after I'm done playing Zelda for the day. But let's go with new game. And I'm overwriting my old game now, so obviously that sucks. But it is what it is. And I got to start the game from the beginning. If I'm presenting it to you, I've got to do it the right way. So happy you could be here with me today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this magnificent adventure. Zelda Breath of the Wild. You know, I have a Wii U. And I really wanted to play Breath of the Wild, but I was like, no, I'm gonna wait until I get a Switch. But that happened a lot sooner than I expected. And, in the traditional sense of how these Zelda games work, Link awakens.
Open your eyes.
So from what I understand,
Wake up, Link.
this Zelda takes place along with the original. Because there's all kinds of different like timelines with Zelda. This is the original timeline, so it falls into line with the original Legend of Zelda and the Adventure of Link somehow. So I'm still like learning some of that, like how that works. But I'm excited, and what's really cool is there are times where like Link, this particular Link, reminds me of that Link, especially the old artwork, like those sideburns that he's got going on there. Which you can't see now, of course it pulls away, but believe me, he's got some wicked ass sideburns. What is this? I'm waking up somewhere. I'm in my undies. I almost said fucking undies, but then I chose not to. Try to keep it clean.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
So that's a Sheikah slate. I think I'll take that. One thing that's really cool is the like master edition of this game. Like if you know how they have like special editions and stuff like that. The master edition of this game comes with a covering or like a case for your Switch, and it looks like that Sheikah slate. I'm not gonna lie, I've been getting some pretty good pickups on some old retro games lately too. And I had a really awesome 13-game PlayStation 3 bundle that I picked up for $25, which had great titles. I mean, great titles in it. Titles that I wanted. And since I'm just now building my collection for my PS3, that was an awesome score. So I gotta put on my pants and act like a civilized human being, or Hylian Link. I guess he's a Hylian. Put some clothes on. And I forgot to start the counter. I forgot to start the counter. So I'm going to start the counter here in just a second. Here we go. So I don't know how much time that was ahead, but we're starting now. In 10 minutes from now, the episode will be over. We'll do a little bit longer episode for the first episode.
Hold the
How many times can I say
Sheikah
episode
slate.
in the first episode?
That will show you the way.
Take a drink every time I do. Oh, I didn't put my shirt on. Well, that's cool that they like added that into the little movie here. Sheikah slate confirmed. Oh man, the sun is too much for your Hylian eyes.
Link, you
And
are the light.
I also like how in this
Our
one,
light. That we
this
are
is actually, as far as I
once
know,
again.
the first Zelda game where you don't choose your own name at the beginning. And every time I did choose my name, it was always Link. Always. Like, even when I was little. Now, my dad, he would use his real name. He'd be like Michael. It's like, well, that kind of takes away from it. Of course, in the original game, they never directly addressed you. Because that wasn't, like, a thing at that point. Look at this. Look at how gorgeous. My God. And all of that is explorable, guys. I could go to those places. See those mountains back there? I can go there. Just not right away. Man, it's just goosebumps. I got the goosebumps playing this game. Oh, there's a man over there, huh? Let's go beat him up and take his stuff. Yeah, I know. I know how this works. So you blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and then you can do the charge. Woohoo! Now, of course, you can't, when it comes to, like, cutting grass or whatever. No, that won't work. We have to have a sharp object. Oh. Do a little exploring. Pick up some stuff before I just jump into the adventure. I've got to refrain from the instinct to do that. Yes, yes. Okay. So you can do that and switch between, right? Takes a little bit of getting used to. Picking up all these shrooms. Because I'm gonna get wasted later. I'm gonna see some crazy shit. Eating some mushrooms. Smoking some good weed, man. Alright. I'm gonna take his stuff. That's my baked apple, old bastard.
I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go around taking whatever you please. Forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg.
That's how I see this guy talking. Like, and when you listen to him, like, oh, and stuff like that, right? Doesn't it work?
Please help yourself. An old apple, an apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. It is a bit strange to see another soul in these parts. Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule.
It's a strange-looking individual.
That temple there, Long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self.
Yeah? What else you gotta say?
I'm relaxing by the fireside, of course. Although I'll need to cook myself another baked apple at some point. Simple foods such as apples are fine to eat raw, but roasting them on a fire makes them tastier and more nutritious. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service.
I believe you said any service, but whatever. I'm taking your axe too, you old bastard. My axe. Alright. What do we got here? We got a little pond over here. You ready? You ready for this? Ah. I totally biffed it, man. I was gonna do a pretty little dive and that's what you get for not pushing the button when you're supposed to. So that little green bar there is my stamina, which I'm going to have to set for a second. And if you try to climb when that thing is empty, it's just not going to work. Rusty broadsword. Now, that's not, obviously, the sword, the master sword. That probably won't come until much later. I never got to it in my recent playthrough. And also, periodically in the background, you might hear my fan, and I apologize for that, but it is supremely warm in my studio this afternoon, and I don't know why. I think Link's losing his shit and keeps hearing this
Head for the point marked on the
This
map.
voice. Tell me what to do. Alright, so check the Sheikah Slate. Sheikah Slate. We're gonna check that there, Sheikah Slate. And it's saying to go over here. We understand the concept, right? Look at our map. Oh, there's bad guys over here. Let me check it out. We're gonna get our sword out. And you can, for the most part, you can climb almost all surfaces. Almost. What do we got over here? Anything? And your sword can break. Eventually, it'll have its use, you know, used up basically, and it'll break. He's just looking at me. He didn't mean to. He wasn't gonna hurt me. Taking your club. Yes. Oh, what's that? Is there something else? Oh, right, yeah. So you can pick up stuff off of the enemies and use them in elixirs, which is pretty cool. Oh, we got ourselves some company here. I'm wasting them. I am hungry, too. Like in real life. What we got over here? Ah, see, there it went. That was my sword. Goodbye, sword. Axes are great for cutting down trees. I don't think I can smash those with that. Oh, there's a treasure chest there. Already got the... Oh, these are different. Nice. I'm gonna put them on. Well, that's super cool. Like, last time, I didn't see that, so I ended up buying those pants, and I really didn't need to. Okay. Well, to the Temple of Time, then. What was that? Oh, it's another club. I don't want a club. On our way to the temple. I'll see you there, guys. Oh, yeah, the episode's ending. But But don't worry, I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm probably going to be up to doing daily uploads with this game. So I'll see you then, guys. Thanks for watching.